Did you know it is possible to hold two British passports at the same time? There are a number of reasons why you might want to and be eligible for a second passport. Firstly, you need to get a visa for travel for business, which takes your primary passport out of use for some time. Secondly, you need to travel to incompatible countries, for example Israel and Iran. And thirdly, you are a frequent traveller and need to cross borders regularly, such as airline staff. Although you will find almost no mention of this on the HM Passport site, it is possible to get a second passport. This isn't a duplicate of your current passport. It is a brand new passport, complete with a new passport number. There is a distinct lack of information online about the hoops you need to jump through to get a second passport. This video should help. So, who can get a second passport? The HM Passport Office isn't keen on giving out second passports to anyone who wants one, especially not leisure travellers. You need a legitimate reason and have to be over 16. Official advice says you can get an additional passport if you need to get visas to travel on business, travel to incompatible countries, or are frequent travellers, and you will need to prove why you need a second passport. So how much does it cost? Well, it's the same as applying for a first adult passport. At the time of recording this video, that starts from £75.50, but costs more if you need your passport sooner. How long does it take? Well, it depends on the current passport office times. You can use the fast track service to get it back within a week, and it's possible to use the on-the-day service and get it back the same day. So how do you apply for a second UK passport? Well, you will need to fill out the standard passport application form which you can get from the post office. You cannot, however, print your own. And even though you're getting a second passport, you need to fill in the form as if you're getting your first passport. You must fill in the box in section 1 for your first British passport. Fill in the rest of the form as usual, and then in section 8, note that you are applying for a second passport for business reasons and not to cancel your first passport. As with a regular passport application, you will also need 2 identical passport photos, and you'll need to get a counter signature from a British or Irish passport holder who you have known for over 2 years and is not related to you. This person needs to be in a recognised profession and will also sign the back of one of your passport photos. Once you've completed the form, you will also need supporting documentation to prove that you need a second passport. You will need a supporting letter and your existing passport. The supporting letter must be signed and on company headed paper with the company number clearly shown and explaining the reasons why you need the second passport. It must be dated no later than 4 weeks before your application. Please do note that if you run your own company, it is vital that your supporting letter is from an additional director or your accountant. I've gone through the trouble of drafting a letter for you that you can use for your application. It's in the description box below for you. So I think that earns this video a like. Please do click that thumbs up button. So in summary, you're going to need a completed application form, remember, for a first time passport. In section 8, you are going to specify that this is a second passport application. Section 10 will be filled in by a counter signatory. 2 passport photos will be supplied, with 1 being signed on the reverse. Your original passport is enclosed with the application, and the aforementioned supporting letter. Once that's all sorted out, you'll need to pay by either cash, credit card, or cheque, and then either post off your form, photos, supporting document to the original passport, or book an appointment online for the fast track service. Fast track will involve you going to your nearest passport office with all the documents you require. There, they will conduct a short in-person interview with you. This usually just involves flicking through your passport to check that you are well travelled, and then have a manager confirm that you are allowed a second passport. They'll most likely then take photocopies of your original passport, meaning that you can then take it back with you, and then waiting for your second passport to arrive within a matter of days. If you need your passport even sooner, you can make a same day appointment. To book this service, you'll need to call the passport advice line on 0300 222 000 and ask for a paper premium service. You cannot use the online premium service, which is only for passport renewals. After your interview, which should last around about 30 minutes, you should be issued your new passport around about 4 hours later. And finally, what about renewals? Well, when it comes to renewing either of your passport, you will once again need to submit a letter to explain why you need two passports. Once your second passport arrives, it operates exactly the same as a normal passport. Just be sure to use the same passport when traveling to and from a country, as it is not wise to travel with or show both when going through immigration. I really hope you found this video helpful and you find my draft letter handy. Please do give this video a like. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Why not share this video with someone else you might think may benefit from it? And feel free to leave me any comments or questions below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in the next one.